Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I am here for my Tuesday Live. I usually come live on Tuesday mornings and just kind of show you what's been going on in my craft room and share a fun stamping project with you. And right now it's kind of exciting because, not kind of exciting, it is exciting because last week Stampin' Up! Released its brand new annual catalog, and there are just a ton of really fun and new and exciting projects. And as a demonstrator, I was able to pre-order one, and last week I shared the Sun's Prince Suite collection with you. And this week I'm going to share kind of a different theme using the same dies. Good morning, Tammy. Thanks for popping in. If you're here, say hi. I'm glad that you were able to join me on this Tuesday morning. It's another sunny day in Arizona, and I hope wherever you are, it's awesome as well. So enough talking. Let me show you what's been going on here and what I have been working on. Good morning, Don. Thanks for popping in. I'm going to ask, it's never too early to start holiday cards, right? We always want to get a good start on those. So what I was working with is the Sun Prince Suite collection on page 90 in Stampin' Up's brand new annual catalog. I hope you've had a chance to take a peek at it. But mostly today I am focusing on the natural prints dies. And let me kind of give you a close-up of those. So here's the stamp set. Yes, best intentions. If we start now, we might be able to be done by the holidays. And I have a really simple, fun idea for that. So there's that Nature's Print stamp set, and then we have the natural prints dies to go with it. Lots of coordinating pieces. Got some of them out. The one that kind of stumped me that goes with this is this wreath piece right here, and in my first set of cards I didn't use that. I kind of let it marinate, and I tried to decide the best way to use that. So I just started cutting out pieces, and this is the first card I made with it using that blue and white color scheme. And then I thought, you know what? I think that wreath makes a really good holiday card. So I started playing around with that as well. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for popping on. So I die cut this wreath with our gold foil, embossed a holiday sentiment in the middle of there, and added some champagne rhinestones and some of the gold shimmer ribbon. So that was the one that I started with. That very easy, it goes together, and that's on very vanilla cardstock. So the next one I tried was using evening evergreen. So I cut the wreath out with evening evergreen, made a wreath, and then I used, there's some holiday products in the catalog to get you started on your holiday crafting. I know it seems kind of crazy, but in Arizona, it's so hot, everyone's talking about staying inside and crafting, and it's a good time to start the holiday cards. But what I'm using on here it's the Christmas to Remember. Lots of great holiday greetings, as well as the seasonal labels dies. And so I have that label from there. Good morning, Andrea. Thanks for popping in today. So that's this Christmas to Remember stamp set, and then all of the dies that go with that. So I kind of combined them all. The background, that cherry cobbler, I embossed that with I believe it's the time-worn type embossing folder. So we have some different folders to use for that. Good morning from Ohio. That is awesome. I was trying to find the perfect name of that stamp set. So anyway, then I've ended up with this. That is also Evening Evergreen on Very Vanilla, cutting that wreath out. So that's my holiday card. That's using the sun prints, and it's kind of a different use, I think, for it, because it's not something we would normally, when you see the blues in there, you wouldn't normally think of Christmas. So yeah, it's the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. So what I have is a piece of thick, very vanilla cardstock, and I'm just going to fold that in half. And I have embossed a 5 1/4 by 4 sheet of very vanilla cardstock with the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. I have a piece of Evening Evergreen cardstock measuring 4 by 4 1/2, as well as an adhesive sheet measuring the same. I've die cut a very vanilla piece for the sentiment, and then we should be ready to go. So I tried a number of different things with the wreath, with this wreath piece. I just cut it out, and then I tried glue dots, and then I tried glue, and I just became a little frustrated with it. So the next thing I tried were the adhesive sheets. So I have the cardstock, and I don't know if you've tried these adhesive sheets, but they're wonderful. So I just peel the top off the sheets and try not to have it stick everywhere. And you affix it to the back of your cardstock, if you can get the sticky stuff off. So just on the back, burnish it just a little bit. And then you run it through your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, and you grab a piece that looks like this, and then you just have to grab a little spot and start peeling, gently peeling the adhesive away. It is a little sticky, but what I like about the adhesive sheets, it also starts to take away some of those little die cut pieces in there, so you don't have to worry about that too much. I'd love, if you have this, I'd love to see what you've done with this wreath, the wreath piece. Kind of threw me for a loop at the beginning. And so there, I'm all ready to put that on my Time Worn Type. Good morning, Teresa. Thanks for popping in. So I do have one little piece stuck right here. And then I can just place it on my card front, and it goes down easy peasy with those adhesive sheets. Then I'm just going to go ahead and use some glue to put it on the back before I put the other pieces on. Yeah, I've kind of got an early start on my holiday cards. This is, I am a clean and simple stamper, and I really love this quick and easy design, and I can make a whole bunch of them and be ready for when those holiday cards start rolling in. And I have the season's greetings all put on my block from the Christmas to Remember stamp set that's in the holiday it's in the annual catalog right now. And I have, good morning, Fran, thanks for popping in. I have the big label. That label makes a really nice place for a sentiment. And here's my Evening Evergreen pad. I re-inked that yesterday, but I always like to practice on my grid paper. Oh, well, I did cut the adhesive sheet into 4 by 4 1/2. That saves it a little bit. And that just goes in there just like so. Yes, I have the adhesive sheets are just something that that I like to bring out. All right, so then we'll just use some Stampin' Dimensionals. Quick and easy card today after playing with all the different nature's prints. What are you guys playing with in your craft room this week? Anything exciting? Anything fun? Anything new? All right, and I grabbed some of the gold shimmer ribbon and enough to make a ribbon. And so I've got a ribbon all ready to go, and I will just use a glue dot and put it on the... Good morning, Colleen. Thanks for popping in. Put a little gold shimmer ribbon here, and then I will finish it up with the Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels. I think these are going to be my go-to with my take your pick tool. I can just grab a couple and put them on the front of the cards. And this is a nice way. I know that in another month or two, Stampin' Up's holiday catalog will be out, but if you wanted to get started, there are enough products in the catalog right now that you could get started on your holiday cards. And what I need to do is pick a sentiment now for this card and put it in the middle of the card so it is all ready to go. So just a quick recap. Here are some of the other cards. This was with gold foil and gold embossing. There was a cherry cobbler version, and then the very vanilla version, and then this was the, I cut that in Night of Navy, used the flower, some of the sprigs, white heat embossing, and a little bit of white baker's twine. So there is my easy peasy project. You can get started on your holiday cards now using what normally wouldn't be thought of as a holiday set, but it's the natural prints dies. Thank you so much for popping in. I will be back next Tuesday. You can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. Have a great day, a great rest of the week and weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.